Hi, this is George from Digital High Road. Welcome to our channel today. Today I'm doing a video called 7 Remote Jobs for Retired Teachers. And what I want to be doing is talking about if you're a retired teacher, there's some sites that I'm going to suggest you take a look at. You can find work or jobs with these situations as a retired teacher. I also want probably the second part of the video, I'm going to be talking about online marketing as a bonus number 8 choice you might want to consider. If at the end of this video today you like it and you receive some value, please give us a large thumbs up. Also, don't forget that if you're new to the channel or if you haven't subscribed already, to please subscribe to our channel. And also reach over there and tap the bell icon a couple times so that you get notified every time I publish a new video to our channel, like the video today. So let's not wait any longer. Let's roll on into today's subject: 7 remote jobs for retired teachers. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about 7 remote jobs for retired teachers. And the points I want to be making today in this video are the fact that there's other things you can do once you retire from your job that you can do from home. You can do them as a remote location. I know that most of you in careers didn't do that because we have been introduced to COVID in the last 11 months, and now we're into a new world, basically, a new frontier of working from home as a remote job. What I want to do is cover 7 websites that I found intriguing and interesting, that as a retired teacher, you could find work there. You could make extra money from your home. You could sit literally in front of your computer and work on these jobs, not have to get ready, go out, drive out, and may pack a lunch and all that to go to a location, but you can actually do it from your home. What we want to do is I'm going to be covering 7 areas, and then I've got a bonus area as well that I want to talk to you about today. The first site we're going to look at is called Elevate K-12. The second site we're going to look at is called Just Answer. And then we're going to look at a site called Wonder. And then the fourth one would be Brainfuse. And then after that, we'll look at Studypool, a site from Canada and the United States and worldwide is called Pearson. And then eNotes. And then the number 8 bonus I want to talk about for probably 4 or 5 minutes at the end of the video is, have you ever thought about having your own online business? And that's what I'm doing, obviously. I'm developing a YouTube channel, and it's something we could talk about. I can steer you towards some great training that will help you get started for that today. Okay, so what we're going to do today is talk about 7 remote jobs for retired teachers. These are sites that provide. What I did was I went in there and I looked at and analyzed the 7 that I picked out, and there's 3 types of sites that are involved in the 7 that I picked out. Number 1 was we're going to look at, okay, this is number A. We have sites that are like test scorers, research and write research guides, and write study guides as well for subjects. So there's 2 sites that cover that. The second type of site we're talking about is a site where you can ask questions. Any question you want to get an answer. You're paying for an answer depending on how lengthy the answer is, how involved the person is. And giving the answer will be how much you're going to be paying for it. There's one of the sites here, which when we get to it, I'll tell you that it's like a monthly fee to belong to it. The last section is going to be what I call educational instruction school lessons, what we think of as conventional school teaching. And the first one we're going to talk about today is Elevate K-12. And that's under the instructional and the educational instruction and school lessons section of the 3 types. So if any of these 3 types of education situations intrigue you, stay tuned because we're going to cover these 7 sites real quick. Just briefly introduce them to you and provide the link for you down in the description so you can go there and check on your own, do your own homework and your own study it out to see if it's something you want to be involved with. So let's move on into Elevate K-12. So our first suggestion is a site called Elevate K-12. It's a site that offers virtual positions for teachers who want and work best in classroom situations. Now the way it works is they show you here is there's a live teacher, and the teacher is providing a curriculum for you as well. And then what there is you have a class that's actually gathered together, and the teacher is from a remote location. Let's say you're the teacher, you're remote, and you're going to be kicking in and pumping into the students here the access to your teaching through you're on camera and mic'd up, and you're providing a curriculum here on the side. Now, if you want to do that, you have to apply for those positions. They have a page here that they will show you positions that they actually have open currently that you can click on the link and find out about them and how to apply for those positions. That's the first one. Let's move on into our second one. It's going to be called Just Answer. Now, Just Answer comes into play under the section B where it's called Ask Questions, any question to get an answer. Ask skill questions, instructions, whatever it is. Now, as you can see here, they have lawyers, doctors, vets, mechanics, electronic techs, computer techs, electricians, plumbers, tax accountants, more. These are all different types of walks of life where people you can write in and ask questions. They're going to be paying. This is the monthly one. You can join for only $74 a month for this service, and you'll get answers from experts in these fields. So if you have a skill question, let's say you're repairing a car, you have a question about how to fix something, you can get a hold of a mechanic by asking and finding a mechanic that's working there. So if you're any one person that has the skills in these areas, this will be a site that you could come to apply and get work from. Okay, so our third site's called Wonder, which is found at askwonder.com. On the 3 types, this is the type A, test scores, research and write research guides, write study guides. Wonder is for writing study guides, is their strength there. And I'm going to show you real quick how that's going to work. Now, if you go to Wonder, the site, in the description, the link is down in the description for you to follow what this site looks like. But they basically promise you a fast turnaround if you're seeking information and knowledge. They're going to provide reports. These are all like high-level businesses that have had reports written for them by people that work here at Wonder. Wonder is for consultancies. Wonder is for agencies. Wonder is for finance. It says view our pricing. Okay, so now let's look at the pricing here real quick. Okay, starting at $59, an unlimited 1-hour project. So you're going to be paying $59 per hour. And unlimited size of projects, preparatory databases to do research from. They're going to provide all that for you, but you as a worker will become a writer and a researcher. So if you love researching and writing educational articles or study guides, Wonder would be the site that you'd want to be going to. Okay, our next area, number 4 area, is called Brainfuse. Now, Brainfuse follows into the area of, Okay, so Brainfuse will be down here under the regular educational instruction school lessons. That's where Brainfuse is. We've already covered Elevate K-12. Brainfuse is in this situation. So if you look here, they provide teaching to libraries, higher education, K through 12 schools, online learning platform. So if you're a job seeker interested in doing online education in these situations, you can click on these, learn more about that and how that works. If you're a college student, teaching is provided as well to you there. You'd be teaching people about all these type of skills as well, and also for veterans. So it's a education platform where you can get information and get taught on all these type of situations. So let's move into number 5, which is going to be called Studypool. Now, Studypool on our 3 types of researches is under the ask questions, any question to get an answer. Ask skill questions, get instructions. So that's where on the 3 types that Studypool is. Like it says here, micro tutoring. It's bringing and focusing in on subject matter. So if you have questions and want to be taught, you would come into Studypool. Now, Studypool is, as I did research, is very much geared towards high school students, college students who need questions answered. So they ask an expert the question on here. You pay them by the length of the question and the length of time the person spends in doing research and writing back to you, giving you the answer. Once the student has approved the answer, then you'll get paid. That's kind of how that works. But this is geared more towards, like I said, it's asking questions, but it's more towards, all the ones I saw, it's more geared towards a student seeking answers to things, like how to get an answer and help them with research on situations, whether writing a paper, studying for a quiz, whatever. It's there to help them, but you're going to pay for it as well. And once if you work there as the expert doing the tutoring, then once the student who's hired you approves of the answer, then you get paid. Let's move on into number 6. It's going to be called Pearson. And Pearson is in our 3 types of education. Pearson's up here at the top. And I did mention test scorers. Pearson is more towards research and writing graduate level assistance, but it's also towards grading test scores. So it appeared to be that they have setups for situations where you can get your help on getting your test scored, and experts who are experts in subjects can correct testing on here, and you'll get paid for doing that. That's an interesting situation. Being not from education, as I am not from education, I don't know how that would work, and I don't know how your skills would match up. But Pearson is what the deal is for education there. That's their strength, and it's for higher education and technology situations as well. Now, the next one will be called eNotes. That's our 7th area. And if we look at our guide, on the 3 types, then eNotes is here under the ask questions, any question, get an answer, ask skill questions, instructions. That's where eNotes falls in to the 3 types of teaching situations. So if you can quantify what kind of things you might fit in or have interest in. Now, eNotes is interested in finding you as a writer. You're answering questions for students, and depending on the length of the answer and your expertise, you can earn between $4 and $37 for each answer. They evidently have a fixed fee for how much money you'll make for certain situations. They do say that their scheduling is flexible, and all you do is set up an account, log in, and try to find work that way. So that's eNotes, and that's the 7th And now we're going to move into the bonus section, which is the possibility of making and building your own online business. So let's move on into that area next. Okay, so in this last section, I just wanted to have a short conversation with you about retirement, I guess, about retirement and income and working from your home, working in the comfort of your own office at the schedule that you set up, not a schedule that the school set up or the university set up or whatever your teaching situation. And since I'm talking to teachers, now I've never been a teacher. I did go to a state university here in New York State that was known for teaching young people to be great educators, and I didn't want any part of that. Very honestly, I didn't want to be a teacher. Now I find, though, after 48 years of working, I have done teaching in the past. I find now that I enjoy doing presentations and being creative in my own right. On my YouTube channel, creating videos now. All these skills can be learned. As a teacher, I would say you probably have 3 or 4 steps ahead of me at the point that you would start. You already can give presentations. You already can write out and script what I've had to learn to do to create videos. I guess you call them lesson plans. I know my son-in-law is a teacher, a very good teacher, but we've never really talked shop that much. But what I can talk shop to you about today real quick is that any skills necessary to develop an online marketing business, you already possess, I would say. You probably already are familiar with computers. I know in today's education system they're used a lot. Back in the beginning for you is probably the same for me. Computers were very limited use, probably the first 15, 20 years of our careers. But now they're highly involved in everything in life. I'm sure you have computer skills. The teaching that we can provide you, I'm going to put a link down in the description for one course in particular, and there's also the free course I talked about a bit earlier that you can get access to the free course. But the one that's paid, I think, is $14.99. It's a simple course. It's a starting course. I would encourage you to take a look at it if you have any interest whatsoever in maybe doing something a little bit different, but yet maybe without the pressure and the students. I know when I was in retail management that a lot of the skills I used in retail management were skills I enjoyed using, but I didn't enjoy, well, the students to me were my employees that I had to deal with day in, day out. They were all younger people, like seniors in high school and then college students that would work for me in retail. And the ones I enjoyed working with were the ones that were more experienced, that we trained them to be managers and like that. Now, I know that students are probably there, and you probably have had, well, you probably have had your fill of students over the years. I'm sure you've had some great students that you enjoyed teaching, and I'm sure you also have had some students that, were no pickle barrel, if you will, to have them in your class and to be responsible for teaching them or trying to teach them. But if you could take a serious look, link for free training at the very least, and if you want to spend $14.99 on the simple traffic blueprint course that I'm going to recommend, the link will be down in the description, that I think you owe it to yourself at least to look at it. I'm involved with Philip Barrowman and 30 other people that were working together as a team to teach honest, straightforward, upfront online marketing, not like most of the people that are involved in online marketing. So if you had bad experiences, then dismiss it. with us. You're working with honest, upfront people. If you have any interest in that, the links are down in the description for those 2 courses. I'd be happy to help you out with any questions you have about it. I'd also like to remind you that if you received any value whatsoever from this video today and you're intrigued about anything, please write comments to me. But also, please give us a thumbs up for our video. That helps us with our relationship with YouTube. And also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you're new to our channel, hit the subscribe button and also tap the bell icon so you get notified every time I publish a new video to our channel like the one today. So if this is something that you're interested in, address the free link down, the link for free training down below in the description area, or you can purchase the Simple Traffic Blueprint today for $14.99. That link is also down in the description. And I also hope that maybe if that doesn't interest you, that the 7 websites we recommended, there might be something there that can help you out in your retirement. And I wish you all the best and good luck with everything in your future. And thank you for watching. So long.